More than 20% of drivers will become victims of a car scam or theft at some point in their lives. While some of these are unavoidable, others are designed to make you feel foolish. This video exposes 13 shocking car scams, from simple tricks to elaborate staged accidents that can wipe out your savings. But stick around for the worst one, a scam so destructive that victims often end up in jail. Scam number 13: the windshield money trap. If you see a $100 bill on your windshield, don't get out of your car. It's not a stroke of luck, it's a bold and dangerous setup. You're getting into your car on a cold morning, start the engine, and notice a crisp $100 bill tucked under the wiper. Most people will instinctively get out to grab it, leaving their car running and unlocked. In a matter of seconds, a thief slips into your car, locks the doors, and drives away. You've lost your car, your valuables, and your sense of security, all for a fake bill. This isn't a rumor, it has been happening in cities like Atlanta and Chicago as recently as 2023. The most frightening part? These cars weren't parked in random spots. They were right in front of people's homes, meaning the criminals knew exactly where the victims lived. The Atlanta Sheriff's Department has confirmed this and warned drivers, if you see suspicious money on your windshield, call 911. Don't try to be a hero. Stay in your car and drive to a safe location before investigating. And here's the final twist. If you try to spend the money, it's likely counterfeit, which could land you in jail. The bottom line is, nobody gives away free money. Believing they do could cost you everything. And if you're that naive, you'll probably also fall for the next scam. Scam number 12: the wave on intersection scam. Ever wonder why your car insurance premiums keep rising? The FBI says scams like this are a major reason. You're at an intersection, and another driver has the right of way. Instead of going, they give you a friendly wave to proceed. It seems polite, but it's a trap. As soon as you move forward, they crash into you and then claim you ignored the rules. Even if you call the police, their story often holds up. Worse, your insurance company might side with them. These staged accidents cost the insurance industry over $20 billion annually, and you end up paying for it with higher premiums. A single family in New York executed this scam so well they swindled insurers out of $6 million. Don't fall for it. Never trust a wave at an intersection. If they have the right of way, let them go. Even better, record everything. A solid dash cam can cost as little as $40, while a high-end model might run up to $200. Either way, it will pay for itself the first time someone tries to scam you. A dash cam will also come in handy for the next one. Scam number 11: the fake antifreeze leak. This scam primarily targets women and is shockingly effective. You're walking to your car in a public place like a mall or rest stop when a stranger flags you down and points to a colorful puddle under your vehicle, claiming it's an antifreeze leak. This sounds serious, as coolant leaks can lead to expensive engine damage. But it's a setup. The scammer will convince you to open your hood and maybe even rev the engine. While you're distracted, they secretly loosen your radiator cap. A little more fluid drips out, and it suddenly looks like your car is hemorrhaging coolant. The good news is they just happen to be a mechanic and will fix it for a small fee. One scammer in the Bronx, known as Mike, ran this scheme for months, pocketing $380 a pop. Here's how to avoid it. Never open your hood for a stranger. If someone points out a leak, thank them and drive straight to a mechanic you trust. Your engine won't explode in the next 5 minutes, but your wallet might. What makes this one so bad is that it's often carried out in places where you feel safest, and the next scam is even more subtle. Scam number 10: the gas pump hustle. Gas stations are prime hunting grounds for scammers. Over 8,000 cars are stolen from pumps every year, but that's just the tip of the iceberg. The real threat is card skimmers. These devices are hidden inside credit card readers, stealing your payment information the moment you swipe. Between 2022 and 2023, these scams jumped by 39%. The Florida Department of Agriculture and Consumer Services reports that each skimmer can pull in up to $1 million in fraudulent charges. One pump, one swipe, and your bank account could be wiped out. Don't assume you can spot them. Some are so well concealed even trained eyes miss them. But if a card reader feels loose, looks bulky, or lacks a security tape, walk away. Then there's the friendly helper scam. Someone offers to pump gas for you, which seems harmless. But after you've paid, they don't return the nozzle. Instead, they use your prepaid fuel to fill up other people's tanks for cash. You could lose hundreds, even thousands, without realizing it. Here's how to protect yourself. Never pay at the pump. Go inside and use a credit card, not a debit card. Credit cards have better fraud protection. With debit cards, once the money is gone, it's gone. Lock your doors. Gas stations are also perfect for distraction thefts. While one scammer distracts you, another can snatch your purse, phone, or wallet from your car. Remember this advice, because it could save you in the next scenario. Scam number 9: the plastic bottle on the tire. Now we're entering truly dangerous territory. This trap is specifically designed for carjacking and is most common in poorly lit parking lots. A thief places a plastic bottle near one of your passenger side tires, where you won't immediately notice it before getting in your car. As you drive off, you'll hear a strange crunching sound. Without thinking, the victim jumps out, leaving the engine running. By the time they get to the other side of the car to inspect it, the thief has already gotten in and driven off. This scam started in South Africa in 2018 and is one of the newest on this list. Ironically, it only gained traction after someone shared how it works on social media. My tip for protection: never park in secluded spots. If you must, make sure the area is well lit and has security guards and CCTV. Second, if you hear a strange sound from your wheel, you have plenty of time to drive to a safer, more public location, like your house, before you inspect anything. Scam number 8: the flat tire setup. This is a classic scam that's still common today because of its high success rate. You leave a store and as you're about to get in your car, someone tells you that you have a flat tire. They might offer to change it for you or direct you to their shop to fix it. In reality, this helpful stranger let the air out of your tire. How can you tell? Tires don't go flat instantly. Your tire pressure monitoring system (TPMS) light would have come on as soon as the pressure dropped below the normal level. If you didn't see the light on your dashboard before going into the store, someone might have intentionally deflated your tire. In that case, tell them you're calling the police because you believe your car has been vandalized, and watch them disappear. Unfortunately, you'll still be left with a flat tire. Here's a prevention tip: always carry a portable air compressor in your car. They cost as little as $15, so there's no excuse not to have one. Also, check your tire pressure every month. The correct PSI can save you hundreds in repair costs. Scam number 7: the impending danger trick. Nothing causes panic like another motorist flagging you down and pointing frantically at the back of your car. Is your tire about to burst? Is your car on fire? Is there a loose bolt on your wheel? No, it's just a scam. Here's how it works. The scammer targets people on lonely roads or in areas with poor visibility, so you can't see their accomplice hiding nearby. Once you pull over in a panic, their partner opens your passenger door and steals any valuables you left in plain sight, such as handbags, phones, or wallets. The Better Business Bureau has warned about variations of this scam for years, noting that roadside assistance scams also leave you vulnerable to car theft and fraudulent repair charges. What should you do instead? Your car is better at warning you of danger than a stranger is. When someone flags you down, acknowledge them with a wave, but keep driving. When you get to a secure location, you can inspect your car just in case your AQ missed something. Scam number 6. The chatty helper. Who doesn't appreciate a friendly conversation when your hands are full of groceries, or someone asking for directions while you're trying to get your kids into their car seats on a hot day? This is what makes this scam so effective. The scammer sees you stressed out and approaches you with an innocent request for help. However, they've waited until you've unlocked your car. They might even try to help you with your groceries. What you don't realize is that their accomplice is taking your wallet, purse, or anything else you left unattended. If you just used your card inside, they might have even watched you enter your PIN. A man in Southern California recently lost $6,000 to this type of scam. Police departments across the country have warned about distraction thefts for decades, and the issue has only gotten worse. Here's how to stay safe. Lock your car doors when talking to strangers. If someone approaches you, tell them to wait until you are seated. Then you can crack the window to answer their questions. Scam number 5. The tow truck trap. Did you know that the U.S. towing industry is worth a massive $14.5 billion a year? That's more than the combined total of every other country. This is because millions of Americans are falling victim to predatory towing practices. These scams come in various forms and can be a nightmare to deal with. The first scam involves private parking lots with confusing or hard-to-read signs. By the time you return, your car is gone. These predatory towers often won't even let you get your wallet or medication from your vehicle until you pay an outrageous fee. Another scam happens when your car breaks down. You call for a tow, and a truck miraculously shows up early. They then pressure you to take your car to a specific lot or shop. By law, tow trucks must take you wherever you decide. While you might not be able to avoid the charge, you can protect yourself from further losses at a dishonest mechanic. What to do instead? When you call for roadside assistance, ask the dispatcher for the tow company's name, the driver's name, and the estimated arrival time. Verify this information before allowing them to touch your car. When parking in a private lot, take photos of the parking rules and your car before you leave. If there are no clear signs, don't park there. Scam number 4. The fake parking ticket trick. Unlike other scams that cost a few $100s, this one can wipe you out in days. You return to your car to find an official-looking parking ticket on your windshield. It has the municipality's logo and a QR code or website link for easy payment. You want to pay it quickly to avoid fees, right? Wrong. Once you make the payment, the scammers have your credit card information. If you're lucky, they'll only take the amount of the fine. If not, there's no telling how much money they'll steal. The Better Business Bureau has warned families about this because it's so hard to tell a fake ticket from a real one. How to beat it? Don't pay fines via QR codes. Go to Google and search for the official website. Then, look up the ticket using your license plate number. If it doesn't show up, it's not a real ticket. High-tech scams can be especially frightening because of how convincing they are. The next one is one of the worst. Scam number 3. The keyless entry jam. Here's a statistic that might keep you up at night. 96% of keyless entry systems are vulnerable to relay car theft. This is a highly sophisticated trick that works in 2 ways. The first is a relay attack, where thieves can use your keys to unlock your car from a distance, even while you're asleep or in a coffee shop. Once inside, they can hack your car's computer and drive away. The second method uses a device that jams the signal, preventing you from locking your car. The lights might flash, and you'll hear the chirp, but the doors will still be unlocked. An older version of this scam involves a coin hidden behind the door handle. What to do instead? If you live in a high-risk area, store your keys in a Faraday pouch at night. And when you lock your car, always double-check to make sure the doors are actually locked. While this scam can be expensive, at least it doesn't ruin your credit score like the next one. Scam number 2. The VIN cloning racket. Imagine you're at home enjoying a relaxing evening when a debt collector and a tow truck show up, claiming you've taken out a loan against your car and are past due on payments. The only problem is you never took out a loan. This isn't a movie plot, it's a common occurrence thanks to VIN cloning rackets. Houston police say they see this at least once a week, and Florida is another hotspot. In some cases, drivers don't even know there's a lien on their vehicle until they try to sell it. Here's how it works. Fraudsters get your VIN, which is visible on the windshield, and create a duplicate title for your car. VIN cloning is also used to hide stolen cars by using the VIN of a similar make, model, and color. Everything seems fine until one of you tries to renew your registration. That's when you might find out that your car was totaled, and an insurance payout was already made. Here's how to stop it. When buying a car, make sure all the VINs match and run a vehicle history report. If you own a nice car, you could also register for a title monitoring service, which can cost up to $100 per year. Is it worth the peace of mind? You decide. Scam number 1. The fake parking lot accident. Last but not least is another low-tech, high-payout scam that's truly nasty. While you're shopping, a scammer parks next to your car and uses a tool to scratch it with a mark that matches their car's color. By the time you return, they're there, screaming at you for damaging their vehicle. The front or rear of their car will be severely damaged, and the scratch marks on your car make it look like you're responsible. Their goal is to scare you into paying cash for the repairs to avoid a huge hit to your insurance premium. Embarrassed and wanting to avoid a scene, many people give in. However, in one case, a staged accident resulted in a $650,000 payout, and calling the police didn't make a difference. So, what can you do? Always park as far away from other vehicles as possible and as close to the front of the store as you can. More importantly, buy a high-quality dash cam with audio recording. This will provide undeniable proof, no matter how many witnesses they have. And that wraps up our list of the 13 most shocking car scams you need to watch out for. Remember, staying alert and informed is your best defense against criminals trying to take advantage of you on the road. If you found this video helpful, don't forget to subscribe to our channel for more car safety tips, scam alerts, and vehicle maintenance hacks that save you time and money. Hit the bell icon so you never miss our latest uploads. Together, let's build a smarter, safer driving community. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.